Well, hello and a very warm welcome to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO. Today on the show, I'm hanging out with a singer-songwriter, multiple award-winning artist. Look, she's going to be doing her songs right here on the show and also be sharing some of the experiences that she's been through. You don't want to miss out on this. And of course, this show is made possible by Turnkey Music, a music shop based in Malibongwe Drive in Randburg. If you need musical equipment, check these guys out. You can better still come in store, and I'm sure they'll be able to advise you on what is best for your purchase. If you have missed any of these shows, head to DNTV Demand and catch up on all our previous episodes. One more time, a very warm welcome to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO. Stay tuned. The Sound of Silence with DrumPIPO. All right, welcome back to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO. And I told you already, I'm hanging out with an amazing musician right here on the Sound of Silence. You don't want to miss a thing. My sister.
My brother.
Maleh, how are you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Welcome to the Sound of Silence.
Yes, lovely to be sitting on your lovely couch, the hot seat.
It's in red, so you know.
I know.
Do you know how much people adore you?
Thank you so much for that. I feel blessed, every time I meet with new fans, people who just have stories about how they know me from way back when, you know. So I'm always very grateful for that. Thank you.
And right now you have a new album out.
Yes.
How's it doing? What is in it? What can we expect?
Yeah, the response has been exceptional. I was quiet as an artist for a couple of years, almost 5 years actually, before I released this album. And I think, people definitely felt it. I had a lot of people asking, when are you coming back? You know? And so with the drop of this latest offering, it's titled Lerato Laka. The love has been so much felt. I definitely have received people's responses to it. It's been very positive. I just come back from the UK now to launch the album itself as well. And I'm just so happy to be back. I think I've been away for a while, so just reviving the passion for the music has been what I've been working on.
That's right.
And I feel like I'm just here to enjoy this moment for a while.
Were you launching it in the UK? Because I remember when we spoke, you said you were quickly rushing to a tour. You'll be back shortly.
Yeah. So I was fortunate to get a partnership with Sampra. And I'd love to mention them because they've really been doing great work supporting artists and our different endeavors in music. And they were a sponsor to my production. So I've released the album independently via my production company, Psalms Productions. And so they support artists in their traveling and touring as well. Hence our trip to the UK, which was lovely. I've just signed a contract with an agency that's IDU Tour. And so that was our first of many upcoming tours in London and in Europe in general.
No, but look, when you were on tour, I'm sure you got a chance to talk to other artists and things like that. How would you compare the music out there or the industry out there to the one here?
I would say one thing that really was a lovely surprise is that there's a lot of, on the radio waves, there's a lot of South African music playing, which was very exciting to hear. Definitely the Amapiano, particularly as a genre, has really taken over the streets of London. I mean, you can't walk into any club without Amapiano hits on the dance floor, which is very exciting still. I think I would say we are advancing quite a bit here in South Africa with the industry. I mean, the level of music videos as well, the presentation, the artistry is really on a high level. So I wouldn't say I saw anything in the UK that I don't experience
that you're not
here.
used to it.
I think we're doing very well internationally. And so it was lovely to get a chance to work with some of the DJs that side. I worked with Original Memzi, who's one of the biggest DJs in London, as well as PM.MP. I was able to feature with them as well on one of their performances. And we've just done a track, a remix of one of the tracks on my album titled Demgo Se. So it was a lovely experience being able to kind of get a sense of the music scene that side.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, South Africa has a very big place.
That's right.
In the industry globally. Yeah.
Look, you took about 5 years off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I hear you say you were finding yourself and things like what does it mean to find yourself?
You know, the basis of me stepping away for a bit was due to a personal breakdown in a personal relationship, rather.
That's
if I
right.
put it like that.
That's right.
And I think that really was a heavy one for me. It meant a great disappointment.
Yeah.
And I felt like my whole world came crashing down.
Yeah.
On all aspects of who I am as a person. Hence why I talk about my feeling like I needed to kind of redefine who I was and really affirm to myself and remind myself of who I am and my purpose.
That's right.
You know, hence this song came up, Ya Ke Tlo Fihla. I feel like part of my kind of getting away, now the lockdown happened.
Yeah.
And that's when a lot of my writing as well started taking place. And I feel like a lot of people went through a time where they had to kind of reassess who they were and what they're about and where they're going in life, you know. And, you know, dreams are lost in dark places sometimes, you know, and you just kind of need to reconnect to your maker, to your creator. I'm a Christian, so my relationship with God through Christ Jesus is so important to me.
That's right.
And it's really what helped me to rise out of that situation.
That's right.
And I think that as artists we go through those stages. Specifically, I think it's part of why we are here. We help people through those stages because when we go through them and we kind of counsel ourselves in songwriting and in making music, that's how the music becomes a healing force to someone else.
And the funny part is, you know, when you're going through stuff, like the people who trust in you and the people, your fans and stuff like that, they don't know. They just expect you to give them more of yourself, you know?
That's true.
They just want to take.
I know, it's true. You know, the connection is there, so for you to be away for so long, sometimes there's a little too much to bear.
That's right.
It's like with any relationship, really, if you're going to be silent, you can expect that people will kind of be let down. And I get it, but I feel like it's just part of the path of being an artist. You have to have moments of sitting alone with yourself to be really able to hear what is being given to you to give to others.
You know, my sister, I love your music so much that I don't even care whichever song you perform first. I just want to enjoy it, and then we come back and talk some more. Normally I ask people, what do you want to perform for us? But you, whichever one you perform, I love it. Let's do your first song.
Thank you. Ke Tlo Fihla.
Yeah, let's do your first song. We'll come and talk some more.
Thank you.
All right. All right, welcome back one more time to the Sound of Silence with myself, DrumPIPO. I told you I'm hanging out with only the best, right? You heard that music, the voice, the pianist, everything blending together. So beautiful, my sister. That's good music.
Thank you so
very
good
much.
Music. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit, I mean, what inspired the music, that song?
Kitlo Fihla, like I was saying, was written during the lockdown period specifically. And it says, I will get to that place of my destiny, where I'm destined to arrive to. And I really just talk about life and how, you know, even hardships and tribulations come so unexpectedly. And sometimes that, just the very fact that it's so unexpected can knock you down so hard, you know. And I just wanted to really, you know, this is one of the songs that becomes an introduction to me as a gospel artist in future. And really brings people to my Savior and the God who is faithful always. So that's what the song is, that's where the essence of the song lies, in my relationship with Christ, like I was saying earlier.
Wow. So it's very positive. It's
a very uplifting song. I find a lot of people have kind of just connected to it so very much in a way that I was not expecting. And then it just goes to show that our lives are not really in our hands.
That's right.
As we sometimes walk around thinking and
so
feeling
pompously.
like so pompously believing that we've got this, you know. Really, we are sent for a reason and for a purpose, and if we fulfill it, then it's a life well lived.
That's right. Tell me, if you're given the chance to change one thing in the industry, in the South African music industry, what will it be?
I would probably look at the radio side of things in the industry today. I find that there isn't quite a balance anymore in terms of the different kinds of music that we have. And as much as we will go with what's trending or what's, I guess it's the society we live in, people just kind of follow what is trending. But I feel like we have so much to offer as a continent musically, that if in terms of just what producers place throughout the day could be more variety or just more versatile.
Not just Amapiano taking over
I love that Amapiano. Let Amapiano take over. I'm not against that at all. But I think that if you are in a position where you have a platform and you can find a way to really circulate different things.
That's right.
Then you're really helping to build different spaces in the practicalness of venues and spaces and festivals.
Yeah.
You know, then you'd have our children having a wider variety of
That's right.
what music comes out of this beautiful continent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the one thing that I think I would say if I was in charge somewhere, making decisions, I would say, let us kind of find a way of allocating the times to accommodate
everyone,
the variety, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So tell me, look, for the people who are adoring you and all that and wanting to be you one day, what is your piece of advice for them?
Be yourself. Be the best version of you that God has created you to be. I am blessed to meet a lot of young women who write me up and DM me, who have aspirations on making music, and I'm blessed to be able to encourage them.
That's right.
And create that kind of mentor relationship with them and give them a sense of the reality that they need. Because I think when I was younger, I had this idea that I would just stand outside of a record label somewhere, sing my heart out, and I would be discovered. And after I'm discovered, then my career would just, you know, take off, and I would be the superstar that I want to be. It's such a journey, and it takes its own time.
That's right.
You know, someone will, you know, spark and be all over the place faster than another person, but it doesn't mean that you won't finally get to that place.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a journey that you have to take, recognizing firstly that it's a gift that you are given for people to receive, and
That's
so
right.
you're being used. That's always the first thing.
Yeah.
And so therefore let that be the priority when you do it, because then whatever obstacles that you face, then you won't be it won't be easy to take you down if you are realistic about the journey.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of people just feel like if they have this one hit track, then they are made. And there's a lot of things that you go through in the industry. So I would just say be passion driven and do it for the right reasons. Yeah.
But you seem like everything is going good for you, right?
It is.
What?
It is going well.
That's right. What is one thing that is the most challenging for you?
So far, I find that the challenge I'm facing now, why I would say when you say it looks like things are going well for you, I claim that for myself. Things are going well for me.
Right.
And every day I am very devoted to making sure I do something towards the progression of my career.
Yeah.
It's been a challenge to be a mother of two now, and to still pursue my career with the same kind of drive that I had at a younger age.
Yeah.
You sacrifice a little bit more of yourself in your capacity as a musician when you're a mother, because then being a mom is what comes first.
But I think it becomes easier when they grow.
It does become easier. So for instance, I traveled to the UK for a month, and I left my 18-month-old because he's a little mungu. And when I came back, I found him looking so tiny and so small, and I was like, oh, I cannot believe I left such a tiny human being all alone. Well, he wasn't alone. He wasn't loving motherly hands, and his dad was there. So to leave the kids is a difficult part of, but I know that they'll be proud of their mom when they look back and they watch all the lovely interviews and they see the work that I did.
No, my sister, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me.
Thank you.
And all the best with your music. Please, let's do your next song.
The next song is titled Dem Go Say. It features an artist from Nigeria who goes by the name Smell Money, rapper. He's absolutely incredible. And I do hope that you guys will enjoy that.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's do your next song.
Thank you.
Trying to get in the way of what I've been feeling. No, there's no need to lie. Your love's got me falling. Oh no, there's no need to hide. The way you treated me goes without saying. I'll be the only queen right by your side. You got me believing this moment just can't be denied. Glad that you came my way. I'm hoping that you gon' stay, 'cause I've been disappointed. Don't mean that you'll hurt me, don't mean that you'll do the same. I'm glad that you came away. I'm hoping that you gon' stay. Them gon' run them out, run them out, run them out. I'll be feeling you anyway. Them don't say we going nowhere. God said I'll be going nowhere. No worry, I no send them. No worry, I no send them, yeah. Them God say we going nowhere. God said I'll be going nowhere. No worry, I no send them. No worry, I no send them, yeah. Them God say we going nowhere. God said I'll be going nowhere. No worry, I no send them. No worry, I no send them, yeah. Them God say we going nowhere. God said I'll be going nowhere. No worry, I no send them. No worry, I no send them, yeah. I don't need no man's love to define me. I don't need no man standing beside me. But you, I can give you a chance. Prove to me first that you're ready to dance. I can see in your eyes that you love me. Feel the fire in your heart when you hold me. Loving the words that I hear. Give you my hand, I got nothing to fear, yeah. You're telling me you love me. They're telling me you'll hurt me. You treating me like gold, I'll be worthy. Let me be the queen on my throne, I deserve it. I deserve it, yeah. They're telling me you love me. You're telling me you hurt me. I follow my heart to the dance floor. Love like yours is what I long for, yeah, yeah. Them God say we going nowhere. God said I'll be going nowhere. No worry, I no send them. No worry, I no send them, yeah. Them God say we going nowhere. God said I'll be going nowhere. No worry, I no send them. No worry, I no send them, yeah. Them God say we going nowhere. God said I'll be going nowhere. No worry, I no send them. No worry, I no send them, yeah. Them God say we going nowhere. God said I'll be going nowhere. No worry, I no send them. No worry, I no send them, yeah. Le rattoche la runa le feli, ale feli, le rattoche la runa le feli, ale feli.
All right, guys, that's it for the day. Thank you so much for hanging out with myself and Maleh right here on the Sound of Silence. Amazing music. I enjoyed myself, and I'm sure you also did. Look, I will see you next week, same time, same place. God bless you. Make sure you subscribe. Cheers.